You sure? I'll be done soon. Alrighty. Let me bring up my little YouTube studio and then we'll get started for the day. Oh, shouldn't do that. Come on, it's not wanting to work. Alright, let's go there. Mm-mm-mm. All right, all right, all right. Good morning, traders and investors. It is January 30th, 2026, 9:26 a.m. We have 4 minutes until market open. I'm going to be here with you guys for it. Disclaimer, this is not financial or investment advice at all. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, let's take a look at the front page of the newspaper, the Wall Street Journal, because that's where we can find everything. If it's not on the front page, we don't care about it. We're looking for signal. We're not looking for noise. So let's see if there's any signal in the market today of any changes in decision making that we may have. And I see one that jumps out right away. Trump is to pick Warsh to lead the Fed. All right, he's the leader of the Federal Reserve. That's going to make a huge change. We'll come back there in a second. Now let's scroll down, make sure there's nothing else. Nothing else. Deals reached to avert shutdown. That's great. That doesn't just change our decision making, but that reinforces that we are in a risk on environment. Let's go down. The U.S. life expectancy climbs. That's good news for us all, anyways. All right, let's go back. Trump to pick Warsh to lead the Fed. Who is Warsh? What does he do? What does he value? And he is a pro Bitcoin person. He likes Bitcoin. He thinks it can police our financial system. So that means that there may be a new theme emerging: Bitcoin and Bitcoin miners. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is definitely something to keep an eye on going forward here. That's the only signal from the market. You have to treat it like a smoke signal. If someone's out in the wild and they're trying to get rescued, what are you going to see? You're going to see a smoke signal. So you have to wait for something to absolutely jump out at you. You have to trust yourself to know that whatever this isn't a signal. This isn't a signal. None of this. Da 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 da. Wait for the real ones. Wait for this right here. All right. Now let's go look at the markets. Let's look at the market index. Here we have SPY, and we had a massive move yesterday. A massive just price swings. We went down 1.6% or so. Then we bounced back up just around 1.2%. Massive price swings after FOMC interest rate decision. This is bound to happen. Same deal happened on the triple Qs. Let's look at mid caps. Same deal. Same deal across the board. Small caps have actually ended positive. Now let's take a look at silver. Silver yesterday had its first tiny red day in so long, and look at it today. Look at the pre-market trading right here. It is just coming down. We want to see this. We want to see price start to consolidate so we can get better entries in the metals market. Same deal on gold. And let's look at copper. Same deal on copper. These are important metals. They're not going to be going away just because they're having a price decrease today. It just allows us to get in at a better price. Now we're going to look at Bitcoin because it's something I want to start keeping an eye on. Bitcoin here, the lowest level, which happened on November 21st, the low is 80,524. And today we tested that level today. And we'll keep an eye on this and just see whenever we start to get bullish movement here. And it is not yet. Dollar index just been collapsing, and now it's just really consolidating. I don't think this is anything bullish. I think it could still go down, but if we zoom way out, which we did recently, we've been at these levels before. You know, you can choose to panic. But what good will that do for you? It will do you nothing. The VIX. The VIX had a massive gap up. Now it's coming back down. We'll see what happens at market open, which is right now market open. Alrighty. Now let's look at some hot sectors. We have consumer staples. This is the midterm election theme. It's been in a breakout, still hanging higher. Technology, another gap down, but this is going to see heightened volatility because of the NASDAQ in general. And we have, one moment, we have the metals and mining ETF, which has been a huge theme. Another gap down, but again, we want this gap down. We want a better entry price on metal and miner names. And then lastly, we have defense and aerospace, which is XAR. Gap down here. Again, this isn't going anywhere. The military budget is so high and is only increasing. And we are the military industrial complex. That's how we back our dollar. We don't back our dollar with gold anymore. We back our dollar with fear. People fear the United States because of our military capabilities, and that is what stabilizes the dollar. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's the way it goes. And will it change? It might. All right, let's look. BE, these are my holdings. BE, IREN, KTOS, PL, quadruple U, CHLS. And let's look at some in-play names I'm looking at today. Let's look at ONDS. And this is just a drone name. So it's a military and defense stock. I would only think about being a buyer if it crossed yesterday's high. But I'm in no rush to get in here. And then IBRX. And this is a healthcare name. Healthcare has been breaking out for some time now. I didn't list it in my hot themes. But good time to take a look at this, because this had, look at this movement. It had just around a 300% price increase. And if this shows relative strength, if this just keeps hanging higher, then this will be a real name to watch for if we continue this bull market. And then NB, which is a metal and mining name, actually, look at this. We have some consolidation for some time now, the past 3 months just around. And if we can cross 690, yesterday's high, it'd be, in my opinion, a good time to buy. Alrighty. That about does it for today. If you guys found any value in this, I do this for free on the Trade Well letter before market open every single day. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Give me a like. It shows me support and makes me keep going on. Thank you, guys.